Let's move on now to the Miami Dolphins rookie preview, where Ryan and I, we will break down why this rookie will have the biggest impact on the Miami Dolphins 2023 season. But before we do that, if you have not already, Ryan and I, we have a goal of getting to 2,000 subscribers by the start of the NFL season. That's on September 7th. It's just a couple weeks away. And if it's the easiest way to help us out to reach our goal, as we have a bunch more content coming out between now and then. And even then, once when the season starts, we will be doing a fun season-long competition where Ryan and I, we will predict and make videos on every single NFL game from now until the end of the season. So if you want to see those videos, follow our competition, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified when we create new content. And Ryan, let's get into it here.
Let's do it.
This one to me, very straightforward. Dolphins did not have too many draft picks entering the 2023 NFL draft. I think they hit big on this one. I think Devon Achane really fits their system extremely well. He's young. They were weak in the court and the running back room, in my opinion. To be honest, Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson, I like them, but they're definitely getting older in age. I think Mostert is 31 actually now, and I think still one of the fastest guys in the league. So, but either way, though, definitely needed some youth. But also then just on top of that, he fits the system perfectly. I mean, he is a speedster type of guy, one cut and gone, just like Tyreek Hill, just like Jalen Waddle. So now you put him into the backfield, and he's going to be a mismatch nightmare, I think, for any linebacker, any nickel, any safety that's going to be covering him. I think he's going to be great in space, and that's really what the Dolphins want to do, like on a play-in, play-out basis.
Yeah, no, to me, so I was very critical of what the Dolphins didn't do in the draft, and that was address the offensive line. They didn't, I don't think, draft an offensive lineman until the 7th round. But what Devon Achane brings is the ability to stretch defenses laterally. And that in a way will keep defenses from rushing too far up the field because they have so much speed that if they get too far up the field, they're just not going to be able to recover. And that's when big plays happen. That is what the Dolphins really did well last year, was they stretched defenses out laterally and then they beat them deep. And so it's going to be really interesting to see how the Dolphins use him. He has tremendous speed, and I think Mike McDaniel will have a field day with the amount of speed he can put on the field at one time.
Oh, yeah. Well, even on top of that, too, like, so I mentioned Waddle and Hill. They even got Braxton Berrios in the offseason, and then even Robbie Chosen Anderson. Pretty sure it was Robbie Anderson.
It's Chosen Anderson now.
It's Robbie Chosen actually on here.
Oh,
Chosen. Anyways, and so they're all super fast receivers. Still not for that. It's all super fast receivers, and that's why I think when you get Achane, he is going to be able to, as you mentioned, spread out the field. But also on top of that, he also has that run between the tackles threat. So he even has a lot, I think, play action capability as well. And it's going to be fun to watch him develop. And as the Patriots fan, it's going to be fun to see them go up against the Patriots defense.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Patriots defense actually has a little bit more lateral quickness this year. That is, they usually play a bigger personnel set. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what attack they're able to throw at the Patriots now that they're maybe a little quicker. So I like what the Dolphins are doing. I still think they needed to address that offensive line. I was a little bummed that they didn't do that, especially when guys like Jalen Duncan and I forget the guy. Was it Luke Whippler that fell to the 4th round? I forget. There was one interior offensive lineman that fell to the 4th round. That was really good. So
I think Luke Whipple actually maybe even fell farther than that. I think he was in the 6th round. I'd have to go back and double check. But yeah, and that goes back to just that overall internal debate of like when you only have 4 picks, it's tough. And they did get Cam Smith with the 2nd pick, and actually I like that pick a lot just because of you have a lot of experience with Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey. But I also believe too at that time I think Charbonnet was off the board. I had to go back and double check. Charbonnet was off the board. Obviously the top running backs were off the board there, and Charbonnet was the clear 3rd best running back. And so you're able to address a position there. It would have been nice to get a good offensive lineman that fits the system. But at the same time, though, I'm trying to think when they picked, which was in the later parts of the 2nd round, a lot of the faster offensive linemen were, especially interior, were gone. It's one of the reasons why Cyrus Torrance fell and why he fell to the Bills. And the Bills don't need like a slender, fast offensive lineman like for all these pulls and everything. They just need a solid guy up there to help block the run and also or to help run block and also protect Josh Allen. Similar to like Steve Avila, I feel, with the Rams. But I don't feel like he would do well in this Miami system because I think he might be a little bit slower. Well, like they would be a much slender type, like slender-ish for an offensive lineman who's really quick off the ball.
Yeah, maybe. I just think still you at some point you have to address this offensive line because that is why Tua was hurt last year with all of his concussions and whatnot. So I think that's definitely something to address.
Yeah. That'd be an interesting video as well to kind of review all his concussions and like where the offensive line's fault or was Tua maybe hold on to the ball a little bit more. Well, not saying he was, but that is an interesting conversation. So, but he's sticking in there. He's a trooper. I mean, I think it's going to be fun. So.
But let's go ahead and wrap up this video here. If you guys have not already, please go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on who your favorite Dolphins rookie is going to be to watch in 2023. And other than that, we will see you guys next time.